Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol JAGX, Jaguar Health Inc. Before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To those subscribers, welcome back. And before we jump into this chart, I do want to announce that I have a Twitter account now. I have the link down below, and stay tuned to the end of this video because I have a ticker symbol you guys are going to want to add to your watch list. So stay tuned till the end and you guys will find out more about it. It's a great opportunity to have on your watch list and pay close attention to moving forward into the year. Some great catalysts going on and innovation with that stock. So Jaguar Health Inc., Jagx stock. So you could see here how yesterday's resistance leading into today was used as support, and it actually bounced off of there and reached newer highs. Some very interesting stuff to see. That's why I believe chart analysis are pretty good to have in mind and have on your resource bucket list, right, of things, because this is definitely one of the things you want to have in your toolbox as a resource. So it's very important to have chart analysis. I mean, it's not something that, some people agree with, some people disagree with, but I personally believe charts are way more powerful than any noise and any disruptive news or information, because the charts show you what's really going on, and the charts show you investor sentiment without even a single investor being present, because these numbers only go up and only go down because of investors. So you can see in a chart how investors are feeling about the stock without having a single discussion with another investor. Now, it's good to see news, see different things, because they form these catalysts, but the chart itself shows you the fundamentals moving forward, or even from before leading on till right now. So pretty cool stuff. So I want to talk about the lowest point here that we want to keep in mind. That's 175. This has been holding up pretty well above that. We had yesterday's support, which was up here at 185. I talked about it yesterday. The 180 mark, 175 mark, and 185 mark. You want to have these three support levels written down. They're the most important if the volatility does persist to go back down in the downward direction. If it breaks through 175 being the lowest support level in that list, which is where this kind of leveled off before continuing to run, this could be on its way down to newer lows. So we want to keep all of those three support levels in mind. But we're going to see our new one, and we're going to see our new resistance based off the chart and some important factors going on moving forward as this chart continues to move up upwards or downwards or sideways channel. So the first thing I want to point out is our 50-day moving average, 213. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. So every single investor wants to keep that in mind and have it written down. Now, the highest point reached in the day is 295. So if we break through this resistance level, which the bulls have to break through, and we're going to go into more detail in just a moment, 295 is the most important resistance level moving forward, because that's the second highest point reached in this whole entire chart. The highest point reached was up here at 299, and as I always like to say, I rounded up to $3. It's a cent difference. That's the highest point, and 295 is literally the second highest point reached in this slight recovery. Well, this is the highest point reached in the slight recovery, but the second highest point reached in the chart. Now, when you see where our resistance lies, it's not that far from 295, so it definitely needs to continue to pull up to reach newer highs and continue its momentum, which, like I said, we're going to jump into that in just a moment. But let's jump onto support. So the first support level in bearish territory and lowest point before running up is 204. If 204 gets broken through, this is already in bearish territory, and it's breaking through the first bearish support level because it's in bearish territory. So the bulls are losing traction here if this gets broken through. We have our next points of reference, which is down at 185. 180, 175. But before getting there, 204 is our first support level, and we definitely want to watch this carefully. Now, if you want to use this, which I would personally use, I like to create support levels before wading into bearish territory because of this broad stretch and due to the volatility. I would use two support levels. I would use this point down here being one of the lowest points in that candlestick, 248, and then the lowest point here when this kind of leveled off before the run continued, and that's 222. I would use those 2 points to kind of dissect the chart and see how the bulls and bears are dominating within those sections. And then from 222, if it gets broken through, you have a very small window between 213 and 222 to see if the bulls recover within their territory or the bears are going to continue to pull down. So I'm just suggesting it. It's optional. They're not true support levels. The support level isn't down here until down here at 204. But I would use those 2 points, and I just wanted to suggest them on how I would look at the chart and how I would dissect the chart. We're currently at 263. 295 is the highest point. That definitely needs to be broken through in this bullish run. But before getting there, 274 needs to be broken through and turn into a support. So I want to emphasize this. The bulls have to break through 274. They have to, because the 50-day moving average can catch up to the price if they just hang out sideways. Let's say they don't break through the resistance and just hang out sideways. This will start to move up and at some point end up above the price below it, and the bears have leverage to start pulling this down. So excuse my terrible drawing. I just want you guys to have a visualization by me illustrating what it is I'm trying to say. But it's super important for the bulls to break through this resistance, turn it into a support at 274, and continue to work their way up further away from the 50-day moving average, reaching newer highs, new resistance levels, and continue the momentum upwards. They want this to happen, but they need to break through it. They can't just want it. They need to break through 274, turn that into a support, and pull this up to newer highs and new resistance levels. So I hope that with these cues, you guys are well equipped and prepared for tomorrow's trading day. And those of you that have stayed to this point in the video, looking forward to know what ticker symbol it is that I want to announce that you should add to your watch list. The ticker symbol is WBA, Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. Now, I highly suggest putting it into your watch list. Check out the chart right now, how it's doing in the last several months. I believe it can continue. It can possibly even 2x your initial investment. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold this at all. I'm just here to enlighten you guys. I recommend doing your due diligence and research. But if you want to check out some of the information I found out, you can check out the video. I have it down below in the description. I put the link so that you guys can see the full thorough analysis that I do on the chart and the company. And I highly recommend going ahead and doing your own due diligence. But you can check out mine as well. I go into more detail about everything, but the ticker symbol is WBA, Walgreens Boots Alliance Inc. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.